tonight we'll be showing a director's cut of the film. Enjoy the film.
I thought it was great. I thought it was witty. I thought it was informative, and actually will make people think again. It's thought-provoking and imaginative. In particular, I think in Europe we have a problem with different populations closing in on themselves, getting a different version of the world and of Europe. And what they've done is get that cross-border, cross-cultural feel to this film, with people talking about each other and about situations elsewhere in ways which will make the people over there think anew about the relationship.
I think it's a fantastic film, a really big challenge, and I got all a sort of UK perspective, but also a pan-European perspective from citizens right across Europe. Really, really excellent.
I loved it. I loved it. I love this film. I didn't know what to expect when it started with the Euro crisis, etc. I thought we might get a very negative film that just looked at how an experiment was attempted and failed, but there was a lot of love behind it. I love the fact that the film made us reflect on the fact that the alternative to what we have, which is imperfect, is unthinkable.
I think it's a great movie. I think it was absolutely fantastic to sustain throughout this dialogue of ideas that were streaming, but you would have it in one place and it would be picked up in another. It was particularly moving for me when an old colleague, Horvat, the photographer, the Croatian photographer, on the same part that I'd reported, was saying how things can collapse suddenly. I think that was a very strong point. They didn't dwell on it, but they made it very powerfully.
I thought it was a really good film, putting together lots of different threads from different parts of Europe. And as somebody who grew up in the 1970s, I was asked on my French exam paper for A-level, do you feel yourself to be European? And even then I thought that was the way to go. And I'm now quite distressed that my children are seeing, who are now in their teens, are seeing a Europe that's falling apart, and I would like it to be there for their future. And I thought that was a good message that Annalisa put across.
There were many moving scenes, but the thing that really made my heart go, sort of give a little yelp, was when they're all on the planes and they have to do the land in a different airport, and they're all checking their visa status, and that sense of, that dystopian sense of, we're all fragmented, there is no safe haven, there is no place that you can call home apart from your little rock, your little tiny place. It resonated with me. I think I realized watching the film how European I feel. Of course I feel Italian. I live in Britain, I love this country, but my overall identity is European. That's what defines me. I hope this film will be shown quite widely. We need to see it. We need more people to see it. And I think it's a scandal in itself that there is any question mark as to whether it will be shown.